Hi, everybody. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Emily. So I'm finishing my ice cream bar. This is a sugar-free ice cream bar. So I can get my sweets in. Hey, Andrea. So I'll just wait and get a few people in here. How's everyone's Saturday? You guys hear me okay? Oh, I can't have full-blooded cookies. I have to have my sugar-free cookies and sugar-free ice cream. Or sugar, probably reduced sugar. I slept in till about 9:30 this morning, which is earlier than I thought I'd get up. I figured I'd sleep till 11 or 12. Been cutting some die cuts for our swap. Um, Michelle with Little Craft Creations. Is that what it is? Yeah, little LCC asked me to do her some gear die cuts, so I did a few of those so I can mail those out. And I thought I would get on because I'm going to a chainmail jewelry class tonight at our local library to learn a little bit more about chainmail jewelry. I don't know if you guys saw the chainmail jewelry I made, which, oh, here it is. So this is my first one I made. This was the captive bead. Let me turn autofocus on for right now. So this is the captive bead style. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, focus. There we go. And then this was just a standard Mobius flower. So it's just a two-ring Mobius that are twisted and run through each other. But what's fun about this is I did a magnetic clasp. Come on. So I'm going to go learn. I don't know if I'll learn these same techniques or different ones. All right, I'm going to go and get started. People can watch the replay if they want. Okay, so I did a swap in the Pink Poodle Crafts Patreon group with Susan Geither, I believe it's pronounced, Cordes. I sent her the journal you guys saw a couple days ago. She said she loves it, which is a high compliment since it was pretty much my first one I ever made. And so I opened up hers already and kind of took a look through it. So this isn't a surprise to me, but it is amazing how much I got. It's totally different than what I gave her. She went above and beyond. Hi, Kelly. So she, in my opinion, she went above and beyond. Gave me a lot more stuff than I gave her. But this journal is really, really cool. It has a spine and everything. And there's even more stuff in there. So I'll go through those after I go through the journal. So it has a spine and everything. Now, one thing I will let you guys know is when I open this, the signatures have come loose from their strings, from their tie. So the signatures are loose. I'm going to try to figure out how to put them back in. But her signatures are actually, or her strings are actually behind this binding. So I don't know if I have to go through this binding to maybe restring it. but I'll figure that out. But look at this. So starting out at the cover, it's like a paper bag mache cover with these awesome beads, and I believe these are the boho style like that Secret does. And so they're hanging off up here on the top. On the front, she was trying to do something guy-like. So she figured since I was a guy, I would want something more manly. And I told her, just like you guys, I realize I'm in a more female-dominated hobby, and I'm expecting I get girly stuff from you guys if you have to. But she went beyond and outside her box she's comfortable with, and she did these steampunk gears, and they are embossed. So she did an embossing. Hi, Jamie. So she did an embossing on these gears, and then this is actually a cutout that looks like a viewfinder. And this is just phenomenal. The brads on here, the silver flowers, even the little vintage boys are here. I mean, like I said, night and day to the style I gave her. All right, so let's open it up. It's held together. This is a hair scrunchie that she took through the back and put a brad in. So that's a good closure. Hi, Vanessa. Okay, so when you first open it up, again, when I first open it up, these signatures have started coming loose from the binding. So I'll try to figure out a way to get these back on. But overall, it's still a phenomenal journal. She has 2 signatures in here. So inside the front cover, she has a pocket with a couple of pieces of ephemera for me. And it looks like a book page is the pocket, and then some other die cuts here. Now, the first signature, each signature is held together by a ribbon. So we'll open the first one. And again, like I said, I went minimalistic because I personally have never done a journal, so I thought maybe I needed to leave a lot more room for people to write and stuff. This thing is full. I am just totally amazed. So another pocket. These sheets of paper are out of like a science book. This is like, looks like electrical schematic. Pretty cool. Yes, Susan Cordes made this. So this is a little card. It's the 4 of diamonds. Celestial theme. Some ephemera. Looks like she heat embossed these stamps. Those are cool. Another card. So she gave me lots of fun stuff to play with. These sheets are paper that looks like she used stained and inked. Another pocket with a couple of Western Union telegram cards. Some neat. This it looks like she stenciled with a spray. She inked the edges of the paper. Another couple of things that are stuck behind here like a pocket. They're not permanent. Well, that one's more permanent. But again, she stamped these. This is texture paste. I mean, she has some awesome stuff. So she has this little mini envelope. And in it is a note folded up that doesn't have anything on it. It's just another piece of that paper. So Susan, this is phenomenal. So this is all attached up here on a paper clip. So it's a texture paste piece of paper, a button, some fibers up at the top, and it is on a paper clip, so it's an altered paper clip. These things are attached, stamped it with a stamp. So some of these things in here, I think you can take out. There's a couple more of those vintage boys. I think these are the same ones on the cover. So she told me she went kind of like male vintage is what she was trying to go for. Another pocket. I mean, she filled every page with stuff. So this is where I feel guilty because she sent me so much stuff and I was kind of minimalistic. I was kind of some old journal, like a ledger paper. Some more stuff on a paper clip, altered paper clip with some feathers and a bird. Some more ephemera. This is out of an old atlas, it looks like, a map. This is really cool. On this altered paper clip, it's like resin tiles. I don't think it's CDs. I think it's actually like maybe resin tiles that she made that are wired together with copper wire. That's kind of cool. This is an old Empire State Building fact card, or I don't think it's a postcard because you don't have a way to mail it, but it's like if you go there, it tells facts about the Empire State Building, and it's card number 23, so I think it's a collectible item. Some more old ephemera. Now, I'll be able to play with this stuff, put it on some awesome ATCs and other things. Look at that. Look at that guy's beard. He has a cat in his beard. So if you guys ever swap with Susan, you guys are really in for a great treat because she really does it up good. So Susan, when you see this, I appreciate it very, very much. You don't understand how much I appreciate it. So again, I'll just have to work on getting these bound back into the binder. Yeah, all these ephemera, Kelly, are phenomenal. Another little mini envelope with some ephemera in it. Now this is cool. She has a glassine envelope back here. Some stained paper. And in the envelope, more stained papers. And wait till you see what she put in the box. She gave me a lot of the components that she used in here as extra treats. Those glassine envelopes themselves are awesome. Look at this. I want one of these leisure word, Sean. Leisure suits. Can you believe people used to make those? Look at that awesome ephemera. So just her attention to like just putting stamps on each of these pages, little birds, this die cut of a gentleman in a suit. I mean, just awesome little touches that she inked on here. A beer theme, so she put in some ephemera that's beer themed. Yeah, and this is just the first signature. I'm almost done with it, but that's just the first signature so far. My dog's barking. Oh, here's another one of those knowledge flashcards. So it must be a series of flashcards, but those are cool. These are actually the real ones. It's not like this is a copy. What's she barking at? Look at this. These are playing cards. The one of hearts, which I assume is the ace. These are French war scenes. Napoleon visits. I can't even say that because that's French. But that is cool. Now I do altered playing cards too. If you guys do ATCs, it's fun to take playing cards and alter them, and then what you do is you don't cover up one corner so you know what suit and number it is. And I actually in my collection have worked on collecting a whole set of cards all the way from aces up to kings, and I'm short a few suits, so if anyone wants to do any APC trades or something and make me some APCs, I'd love it. We have a poodle. She's a toy poodle, a lot like Tigger, but she's white or blonde. More blonde. She's kind of like a tan, like a light tan color. So she's a lot like Tigger. Matter of fact, Tigger looks a lot like Sammy, who was our old poodle that passed away several years ago. Now she doesn't live with me. She's my wife's, and my wife's living with her parents now that we're separated. But they're staying over right now, helping me out with the car situation and hanging out with me. And I miss her. I like having her around. She's a good dog. But I have my cat. That's a lot easier to take care of when you're single and need to leave for a day or two sometimes. Hi, Valentine. You want to get up here and say hi? You want to come here and say hi? Come here. Come here, Valley. Valentine, come here. Watch out. Let's see if you can get you up here on camera. So Valentine wears clothes, which I kind of think is funny. But this is her referee outfit. Say hi, Valentine. Say hi, baby. So this is kind of like, she's not quite white. She's more of a tan, like a beige, like a blondie. And she, ever since when she had her babies several years ago, she had a lot of red pop out in her hair. So she's kind of a strawberry blonde. Say hi. Say hi up here. You want to give me 5? Oh, look. Oh, she's sniffing the camera. You want to give me 5? Show them how you do 5. Good girl. All right, I got to show this journal off. Go lay down with mommy. Go take a nap. Okay, so this is the second signature. It has this really cool die cut. So I did tell her I like steampunk, and so I think she really made an attempt to do steampunk and stuff like that. So these... Hey, look, Prince Albert in a can. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you. Yeah, she is very cute. So what's cool is she stuck to themes like this is matches and cigarettes and tobacco themes. So she really keeps thought in what how she lays it out, which is really cool. So here's another envelope, but I haven't opened it. Let's see what's in it. We have, oh cool, some paper, like journal paper for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it looks like we have 2 sheets of it. It's a sticky note, like a Post-it note. That's cool. These little mini envelopes are cool. I don't think she made them. It doesn't look like, it looks like they're very consistent, like with the, because they have the pre-done glue. I wonder where she got those. So how's your Saturday, Cynthia? Some more painty paper, or collage paper. It looks like she might have just, or not gessoed it, but Mod Podged that onto cardstock. That's interesting. So this is a stamp where you can cut out the part. She embossed it, and you can cut it out and make it into a pig using brads with moving parts. So a lot of this second part I haven't seen. Here's another one of those too. Like you can put this frog together. Yummy frog legs. Frog and a cat. So these are kind of cool. You just have to put the brads in there. I may do that, and then it may go back out as Happy Mail to someone. Some graph paper, music paper. This is all baseball sports themes. You got a bowler hat, tickets to the game. Here's Joker and a V card. So I'm assuming that's Roman numerals. That's the 5. And this is an altered paper clip with a really cool, looks like a old style watch on it, pocket watch. Yeah, Cynthia, this is from Susan Cordes, or Geither Cordes, and we did a swap. If you look at my other video of what I sent her, you can tell that she definitely gave me a lot more than I gave her. And I know everyone's going to say it doesn't matter what you do. I just, after I got this, I'm like, holy cow, I didn't do as much as she did. Ooh, that's cool. If she has that stamp, I'm jealous. That's an awesome stamp. Hi, Christine. That is so cool. And see, these are the things that I didn't think of doing. This is like an envelope that's been put into the middle. So I made all my pockets. I like the idea of putting the envelope in there. So I'll have to try that on my next journal I do. Some more papers, some more embossed stamps. Here's a printout of the Stars and Stripes U.S. Army newspaper. 1942. That's pretty cool. I assume she got that online and you can print it. So yeah, a couple days ago I posted the one I sent her. Here's a little book. Oh, it's a little mini notebook. So she made it out of this, looks like a cover from something. It's Live, Laugh, Love with some papers inserted in it. She stapled it together, some sheets, so you can carry it around like a little notebook. That's cool. Another little mini envelope. I love how she made all these different pockets to put stuff. Lots of them. There's that. Is that what robot is that? That's not Danger Will Robinson robot, is it? That's that little game robot, isn't it? Do. So here's a fold out. That's pretty cool. So you open it up and it looks like we have Tough Guys, G-Men, some ephemera I can use along those lines, a Tommy gun. That's cool. I love how she used this science book as all these different pockets. Another fold out. Looks like we have Wild Bill Hickok, I believe that is. It's a postcard. So this is a real, oh, Buffalo Bill. So that's Buffalo Bill. Photographed 1896 Paris, France. So this is a postcard. That's cool. Some more ephemera. Ooh, that's scary. Oh, that's cool. And then on the very back, I mean, she literally every page has something. These neat embossed cards. Look at that. She has some neat stamps if these are hers and she's making them. These are all embossed too. So I can sit here with my watercolors or my markers and paint these. That'd be fun. Periodic table. But what's cool is I didn't know how to bind mine. I just knew I could fold it in half and do the binding right down the fold. So I learned a lot from hers where you can put this thicker, or not thicker, but this width of spine on here so you can do multiple signatures. So again, I'm going to try to figure out how to remount that in here. And Susan, this is a phenomenally awesome thing. So I'm going to show you what else she sent me. So not only did I get a journal, I got extras in here. So in here I have 2 baggies, Ziploc baggies filled with more ephemera and stuff to play with. So we'll open this one first. So in here I have 3 cool bottle caps that I can play with. So they're these. And what I assume is like I can probably print like little pictures, put them in here, and then put some glossy accents or something in there to hold it in. And then now I figured maybe I can make some altered paper clips with that. So then I can fill that and then put it on a paper clip, maybe. Yeah, I already started brainstorming. So she sent me an awesome thing of gold brads. 100 gold brads, or mini gold brads. And so I'll probably end up using these probably on those, if I decide to put those frogs and stuff together. She sent me a really neat cardinal stamp. And it says, Joyous Season, and it's a little cardinal stamp. So, I mean, like I said, she just kept on giving. A mini envelope, manila, and then these cool glassine envelopes. So, I'll have to find some uses for that. She sent me a pack of 4x6 aluminum. So I assume that I can run this through the embossing machine. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a sheet out. And after I go through this, I may run one through and see what it looks like. Ooh, that's pretty nice aluminum. Yeah, St. Louis Cardinals. You know I'm a Royals fan, right? When I moved to Springfield, I was amazed. I was like, oh, Chiefs fans. You know, I saw Chiefs stuff everywhere. And they're like, oh, then there must be Royals fans. No, this is Cardinals territory. We even have a Cardinals minor league team. Now, I like going to their games here local. But I grew up a Royals fan, so I'm pretty diehard Royals still, no matter how good or bad they are. So these really cool embossed papers, some little ephemera. Now these are kind of unique. So these are shirts. This is an embossed stamp, and it's front and back. So you see all the folds and fun things. And then you can open it up. Isn't that cool? So you have a shirt. And she gave me a couple of those. This one's on pattern paper. So again, it's an embossed stamp that opens up like a shirt and shows details of the shirt. Here's like an iguana. Now on her spine, if you remember seeing it, there's this really cool die cut of this, what I would call like a hinge off of a door. Here's one of those gears. Now she embossed this with, feels like heavy embossing powder, and then colored it, or even used the gold embossing. Yeah, I never got into hockey. We had a hockey team in Kansas City called the Sharks, I think. I can't even remember the name. I hardly ever went. I think I went to 1 or 2 games. This is a t-shirt stamp she made, or put on here with embossing, that you can open up like a little card. I thought that was kind of cool. A couple more gears. So these again are heavy embossed. I mean, this is a very sturdy gear. And then this is kind of cute. So I grew up with, I don't know if everyone else did, but I grew up with viewfinders. And so this is a viewfinder die cut. Now, anytime I go to a thrift shop and I find real viewfinder films, I'll use them on my stuff that have still the little film in the spots. The last thing I had in this is this really cool, it's like called Luray Caverns, Virginia. And this is mini views of the cavern. So these are pictures, like a little souvenir book of pictures of the cavern. And it talks about what they are. Those are the totem poles. And then over here are the color, oh, those are the totem poles. These are the color cascades. The throne room. The reason I say that is I think they have it looks like they have a little throne back there that you can sit on. The cathedral with organ. So the way this thing, you guys probably don't want to see all these things, but this is really cool. He was a goalie for the Red Wings. That is cool. That's awesome. Here, let me see if I can look at how pretty that water is in that cave. So I think those will look good on stuff. This is just the first baggie. The other baggie's full of stuff too. Now, one thing I have to do, one of my disclaimers is I've just started doing this a couple of years ago as far as any kind of crafting. I don't have a lot of stock of stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of extra ephemera and extra stuff that I can send out to people. So I'm slowly getting to the point where I can send stuff out. But look at these. She made these tags and stuff, and they're layered. So she did all these different layers of stuff to use. So I can, these are all ready to go. I can pop this on a ATC or in a journal or on a card of some sort. Look at that. Look at all the layers on that one. So you have these pendants down here, that area there, a circle with the honeycomb stamp, all these different layers of flowers and leaves. She is talented. I love this stuff. Look at that tag. So you have the tag, the fibers, different layers of pendants, flags or whatever they call them, circles. These are beautiful. This is awesome. Assuming she made this, which I think she did, these are texture paste papers that have been colored or dyed, and the texture and the 3D effect on this texture is phenomenal. Look at this one. This is the caliber of texturing I want to get to, you know. This is my level of texturing right now. One level. This is one stencil with some texture paste. Nowhere near the complexity and beautiful design that this is. Last but not least, this is that science paper that she used throughout the book. It's glued down to cardstock, and this cool cage and leaf that are again embossed with awesome thick embossing powder. And then this vintage boy sitting on here. This is awesome. I guess that's upside down. Sorry. Look at that. The embossing and color and texture on those pieces is phenomenal. So Susan, when you watch this, just let you know this is awesome. And like I said, I feel like you gave me a lot more than I gave you, and I appreciate it. This is all awesome stuff. All right, so that was kind of the goal of today's video, was just to come on and show off this journal, because I told her I would show everyone once we got it in. I'm going to quickly play with that aluminum, see what it does in an embossing folder. Quickly see what it does in an embossing folder. So I have this cool Tim Holtz, I believe it's a Tim Holtz, or it's at least a Sizzix, with this cool design of all these different rustic things. So I'll put that in there. Oop. Everyone's still alive? Am I still on? Okay, here we go. Man, Matt's moving on me. There we go. So again, if you guys missed out, Tuesday morning had these for $20. But that was like several months ago. All right, let's see how this looks. Actually, I can already tell you how it looks. Wow. Holy cow, I like the effect that does on that aluminum. Oh man, that does much better than even cardstock. Holy cow. All right, now I'm going to take, because it's silver, I'm going to take my alcohol markers, and I'm going to take red wine. And let's see what happens if we just kind of run it across the top. There we go. I don't know if that muddles it up too much or if it's subtle enough. One thing I can do is it doesn't stick for, unless maybe it has to dry a little bit. Maybe I can get it to go down in the cracks. Hi, T. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, the journal, man, I feel spoiled. So there it is, colored in and then wiped off a little bit to just kind of fill in the background. I think that turned out really cool. So either leave it not colored or do some coloring on it. Either way, it looks good. So this is that aluminum she gave me. Now, I haven't tried aluminum foil. Have you guys ever tried aluminum foil with your embossing folders? Or is it too thin and won't keep its shape? Because again, this is decently rigid aluminum. Spritz with rubbing alcohol. What would that do if I spritzed it with rubbing alcohol, T? Hi, Clara. I do have these Tattered Angels. Tattered Angels. Metal tape. Put cardboard under the aluminum foil. You can blend colors. Ah, I see. Ah, hot, hot, hot. Hi, Pam. So I posted pictures in a lot of the groups showing my painty paper from last night. So if you guys haven't had a chance, it's in pretty much every group that we're in. I like how they turned out. And I really had fun chatting with you guys while I did it. Well, the Tattered Angels doesn't look bad on there. But I do like the actual alcohol markers because they're a little bit more solid in there. My neighbors are being loud going up and down the stairs. Oh. That's cool, T. It was just going to be kind of a short live video showing off my journal, so come back and take a look at the journal I got from Susan Cortez. I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm going to a class here probably in an hour to learn more chainmail jewelry techniques, so I'm excited. Started doing that a couple weeks ago, and locally they're putting on a class, so I like how that turned out. That's if you can see it without a glare. Look at that. So I can play around with that. That's awesome. I think that's cool. All right. Anyone want to see anything else? Anyone have anything we need to talk about? Any questions? Any topics we want to cover? No. Just a class. I did get a. I went to a thrift store about a week ago. Oh, Cynthia, I'm down in Springfield, Missouri, so I'm in the southwest corner, so not near St. Charles. I will be up in St. Louis and St. Charles area at the end of February for an event that I'm going to, so I will be up there. So this is a kid's puzzle. It's a floor mat with jumbo pieces, and it's each of the states and the water around it here. So got Arizona, Montana. So I thought about using these in some of my work, like maybe on ATCs, and make an ATC per state or something maybe, and put this on the ATC, even though they're huge. I don't know why they put West Virginia, Annapolis, and Virginia together, but I guess, or Maryland. So I guess we're stuck with only one for those. There's the state that Spanky and Mandy live in. Let's see, Emily, where are you at? You are in Georgia, right? You're not in Alabama, even though you sound like you're from Alabama. Here's my state, Missouri. Yeah, I thought this was kind of a cool find. Let's see, it was marked $1. That's it, $1 for that puzzle. So that was pretty cool. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and call it over so I can get ready to go to my class. Hi, Brighton. How you doing? So everyone make sure to thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever way you want. Catch me again. I'm going to try to do a video maybe tomorrow night if I have some time. I appreciate it. Those that missed it, go back because this journal from Susan was phenomenal. So have a great Saturday. And if anyone's on live tonight, I'll probably hop on and say hi when I'm back later for my class. So have a great one. Bye. Love you all. Thanks for your support and coming to my channel.